Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Matt.
And I'm Sandy, and welcome to
Ministry in the Mess.
I'm back.
She's back. Okay. Man, I know you guys were probably missing her. Well, that's good. I didn't even think about that. That's really good that you did that. Yeah, how are you feeling this week?
I'm feeling much better now.
Good.
It's probably still sound a little nasally, but that's okay. Yeah, I came down with like pneumonia and strep, and it was rough. It was really. I said that it was worse than COVID, and I've had COVID 3 times. So,
Wow. Yeah.
It was worse than that. I mean, the fever of COVID was bad, but like this was just like, I just felt my energy was just completely drained. I felt like there was nothing there for me. But I feel much better now.
Well, that's awesome. I'm really glad you're back. And now I'm getting
You have
sick.
milk in your mustache.
Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm a little holiday spirit. I'm drinking some boiled custard.
Oh, okay. You have custard in here.
Well, yeah, it is December 13th, so we're full swing Christmas season. So yeah, this is episode 15 of the Ministry in the Mess podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking us out. If this is your first episode, I'm Matt. And my wife is Sandy. I'm a pastor. She teaches our children's church, and yeah.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing today?
We are going to have some fun playing a game. Today we are going to be playing the infamous Would You Rather. But I've never played Would You Rather.
Oh, that's weird. But Christmas edition.
Yes. It is a Christmas edition.
Yeah, so it's like, 12 days till Christmas or something like that?
That's exactly right. 12 days.
We love Christmas around here. I love Christmas. I love wrapping the gifts. I'm a professional.
Sandy is very good at wrapping presents. It wouldn't be surprising because Sandy's really good at a lot of things. But, yeah, she's done a very good job this year at wrapping the presents. So we're almost there. Yeah. Almost to Christmas. I'm pretty pumped. Because, yeah, it's just going to be a good year. I'm excited to spend time with family and just... Yeah. Just be together. It's always fun
It's a fun year with Everett, too. He's really loving all the Christmas stuff and decorations and all that stuff.
Yeah, so. We lucked out on a really good boy. So we are going to start with reading the
Yeah, of course we got to bring some scripture in, so we're going to read the Christmas story.
We are a faith and family podcast. That's what we like to call ourselves. But yeah, we're going to start with reading the Christmas story. We're
if you'd like to read
from
along,
Matthew 1.
I'm starting in verse 18.
Yep, and then we'll continue. So yeah, I'll let you start.
This is how Jesus the Messiah was born. His mother Mary was engaged to be married to Joseph. But before the marriage took place, while she was still a virgin, she became pregnant through the power of the Holy Spirit. Joseph, to whom she was engaged, was a righteous man and did not want to disgrace her publicly, so he decided to break the engagement quietly. As he considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream. Joseph, son of David, the angel said, "Do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child within her was conceived by the Holy Spirit, and she will have a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." Sorry. All of this occurred to fulfill the Lord's message through his prophet. "Look, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God is with us." And when Joseph woke up, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded and took Mary as his wife. But he did not have sexual relations with her until her son was born, and Joseph named him Jesus. Continuing in chapter 2. Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the reign of King Herod. About that time, some wise men from eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the newborn king of the Jews? We saw his star as it rose, and we have come to worship him." King Herod was deeply disturbed when he heard this, as was everyone in Jerusalem. He called a meeting of the leading priests and teachers of religious law and asked, "What is the Messiah supposed to be born?" Where is the Messiah supposed to be born? "In Bethlehem in Judea," they said, "for this is what the prophet wrote. And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not least among the ruling cities of Judah. For a ruler will come from you, who will be the shepherd for my people Israel." Then Herod called for a private meeting with the wise men, and he learned from them the time when the star first appeared. Then he told them, "Go to Bethlehem and search carefully for the child. And when you find him, come back and tell me so that I can go and worship him too." After this interview, the wise men went their way, and the star they had seen in the east guided them to Bethlehem. It went ahead of them and stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were filled with joy. They entered the house and saw the child with his mother, Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasure chests and gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When it was time to leave, they returned to their own country by another route, for God had warned them in a dream not to return to Herod. After the wise men were gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. "Get up, flee to Egypt with the child and his mother." The angel said, "Stay there until I tell you to return, because Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." That night Joseph left for Egypt with the child and Mary his mother, and they stayed there until Herod's death. This fulfilled what the Lord had spoken through the prophet, "I called my son out of Egypt." Herod was furious when he realized that the wise men had outwitted him. He sent soldiers to kill all the boys in and around Bethlehem who were 2 years old and under, based on the wise men's report of the star's first appearance. Herod's brutal action fulfilled what God had spoken through the prophet Jeremiah. "A cry was heard in Ramah, weeping in great mourning. Rachel weeps for her children, refusing to be comforted, for they are dead."
Almost done. You want me to finish?
I was trying to figure out. No, I can do it.
Verse 19.
Yeah. When Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt. "Get up," the angel said. "Take the child and his mother back to the land of Israel, because those who were trying to kill the child are dead." So Joseph got up and returned to the land of Israel with Jesus and his mother. But when he learned that the new ruler of Judea was Herod's son, Archelaus, he was afraid to go there. Then, after being warned in a dream, he left for the region of Galilee. So the family went and lived in a town called Nazareth. This fulfilled what the prophets had said, "He will be called a Nazarene."
Man, first off, that's just super cool with all of and the prophet spoke and said this, and the prophet spoke and said this, and all of it just leading up to that. That's awesome. I'm highlighting all of these points when it talks about that. It's really cool. But so yeah, that is our, and yours says wise men, mine says the Magi. That is your Christmas story. Hope you enjoyed that. If you are at our church on Christmas Eve, you would receive a candy cane and learn what the red and white stripes mean after reading that story.
Would you? That's what we did last year.
Yeah. We'll see what they do this year. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to start with our questions. We have got 15 questions. Oh, I might need a tissue. Okay, I'll start with the first question. Okay? Mm-hmm. And play along too, audience. Would you rather be in the angel choir that announced Jesus' birth, or the shepherds who heard it? One more time. Would you rather be in the angel choir that announced Jesus' birth, or the shepherds who heard it?
I don't know. I think I would rather be in the angel choir.
That fits. That tracks.
I want to be in the know.
Okay. For me, I would love to be a shepherd who heard it. And that's a funny thing to say. Shepherds hearing something. Mm-hmm. Herding it. No, I think that would be so neat to know this prophecy might happen soon or sometime, and then for the angels to be singing about it. That'd be awesome. I would definitely. So you want to be in the know?
Yeah, I guess so. Because I guess I'm thinking of this question like, would I rather have been the person to know that the Messiah was just born, or the person to find out?
Oh, interesting. I like that. Good answer. Okay.
Would you rather host a Christmas feast for the entire church, or decorate the sanctuary by yourself?
Ooh. I am neither good at cooking or good at decorating, but I would much prefer to decorate the sanctuary.
Yeah, me too.
By myself.
I'm a very mediocre cook, so I didn't want to cook for everybody. And I would rather just cook one thing and like make sure that it hopefully tastes good than to have to cook so many things.
My social battery might be a little low too.
Yeah. By the time I already got there, I'd be like so mad.
Yeah,
so, I could decorate the sanctuary by myself. Just have a few hours. Have some Christmas music on. That'd be easy.
Yeah. All right. Next, would you rather spend Christmas Eve in a modern, cozy home or in a stable where Jesus was born?
In the stable.
Now, are you saying the specific stable that Jesus was born in?
I was thinking of it like that way, like watching Jesus be born.
Oh, well, yeah. That would be, it would be loud. It would be crying and stuff.
Or even if it wasn't like watching him be born. If you asked me if I had the chance to stay in the stable where Jesus was born, I probably would take the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, that would be an interesting like tradition to start or something, like with your family, where you would sleep in a stable like around that. That would be so cool. Yeah, I would probably do the stable too. That that would be awesome.
Would you rather see the Star of Bethlehem or hear the angels proclaim Jesus' birth?
See?
I would rather hear the angels because I just don't want to be like, is that the Star of Bethlehem or is that a different star? But I feel like if I hear the angels, then that's kind of hard to mistake.
I also think I would know the star, like if it, I'm sure it's a little brighter because it had to. The Magi or the wise men had to track it for like a multiple day walk. So it might be pretty bright. But yeah, I would love to hear the angels proclaim his birth. That would be so cool. Gosh, this is exciting to kind of set yourself in this time. That's awesome. All right. And number 5, would you rather wrap 100 gifts or write 100 Christmas cards?
Wrap, hands down.
Write, hands down.
My hand would cramp so much.
Well, yeah, but I'm terrible at wrapping gifts. And you, as you said...
You are so bad at wrapping gifts.
Well, you only saw me wrap one. Hazel was in front of me.
Yeah, but it was really bad.
I haven't had much practice.
No.
I would love to write 100 Christmas cards. We need to get back into writing letters and mailing them. We have one relative who's a distance away that could be mailed something.
Yeah.
Because the other ones we could just walk to or like drive and hand it to him. So yeah, wrap 100 gifts.
For sure. I enjoy wrapping.
Yeah, you'd be good at that. For sure.
Would you rather attend a live nativity or act in a Christmas play?
Wow. What's your answer?
I've never seen a live nativity.
I have.
So
I don't know what church I went to, but we went to a church, and it might have included a Christmas play, but it also included like camels and and a camel spit on me. I got to like pet the camel. I would love to act in a Christmas play. I have before. I was some sheep with my buddy. We pretended to pee on stage. It was hilarious. I was like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. Excuse me. Yeah, you would you want to see a live nativity, huh?
I think I would enjoy acting the Christmas play, but I've never seen one, so I at least like to experience a live nativity scene.
You were quite the actor when you were growing up.
I guess.
Well, I mean, you were in a couple plays.
I had 2 lead parts in the high school productions.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that would be. We need to do a Christmas play. You think we could do a Christmas play?
Speaking of, I was going through my Instagram. This is way off topic, and found pictures from when I was in the play.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to wear a blonde wig.
That's quite blonde.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we could do a Christmas play for Children's Church. Children's Church.
I know. It's hard because you don't have the same kids all the time, and it's like, I have some kids that are come pretty, like, faithfully, I guess you'd say. Yep. But, like, I don't know, how do I get them to actually memorize lines if they're only there? It's hard with kids because they can't control when they're there. You have to just give, like, their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It might be fun. You could tamp it way down or narrow it way down to like 3 or 4 kids. But then you'd be taking it. We could talk about this off camera or off mic. But that would be fun. It's been a long time since I've seen anything like that. Okay. Would you rather eat only candy canes for a week or only Christmas cookies?
Christmas cookies.
Christmas cookies.
I can't even eat a whole
No
candy
doubt
cane.
about it. Yeah. I just like to have a candy cane where I can make it a little knife.
Yeah. A candy cane is fine, but like I'm definitely not going to eat a bunch of those. But yeah, if it's
I do like candy canes when they're like crazy flavors.
Like the Jolly Rancher ones?
Yeah, or like the green ones, or...
Yeah.
I guess it's probably Jolly Rancher, the green apple or whatever.
Yeah. Well, Santa leaves candy canes on our Christmas tree on Christmas Eve night. So.
He does. Maybe he leaves some ones that Daddy like. Okay. Daddy likey.
We'll have to see. Anyway, if it's a really good Christmas cookie, I'm going to chow down on a bunch of Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
So I
just like cookies.
Yeah. Me
All
too.
Right. Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas cookie? Is there a favorite Christmas cookie or just...
Are you a gingerbread person? Gingerbread's okay, but like I'm not really...
Would you believe that I'm very good at making gingerbread houses?
I would not. We've never done that together.
I don't know if I'm very
One
good at it.
One time we made a little mini one.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm very good at it. I just imagine I would be because I'm good at like riding horses and stuff.
Okay, well that will come back to... We can come back to that later, but...
Riding horses has nothing to do with that. We're on number 8.
Christmas cookie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Christmas.
I love snickerdoodles.
Yeah, what are some
Snickerdoodles
Christmas
are great.
cookies? Whoops, wrong button. Christmas cookies.
Well, I don't know if there's... I think gingerbread's the only like Christmas cookie, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Christmas tree cookie. Oh, the Pillsbury Christmas cookies with the soft...
I haven't been able to find those anywhere because I keep looking every time I go to the grocery store because I want to get them. I cannot find them.
Not the ones that look like a Christmas cookie. The circle Christmas cookie
Yes, I know what you're
with the
talking about.
Christmas tree
That's what
on
I'm
them.
saying.
Holy
I can't find
cow. Wow.
I love snickerdoodles. Big fan.
I am hungry now.
But I'm also just a big fan of a regular old sugar cookie with icing on it.
Yeah, you love sugar cookies. Like, that's your favorite. Where are we at here? Okay, number 8. Yes?
Yes.
Yep. Would you rather have to untangle Christmas lights for hours or assemble a 1,000-piece nativity puzzle?
Puzzle for me.
I would like to untangle Christmas lights.
You don't like puzzles.
I do. I like
untangling
puzzles.
Christmas lights could be a puzzle too.
Yeah.
But no.
I like
try to do a puzzle.
Tactile things like that. Like grabbing and like separating. I don't know. I also like to be the guy when people don't want to do something and they're like, "Ugh, I don't want to do this." I'll do it. Does that sound like me? Does that sound like...
No.
Not me at all. Nothing? Not even a little bit?
I guess, but like, it's not very often that you, when I say, oh, I really don't want to clean the house, so you say, let me do it. I'll do it. I'd love to do that.
Well, because you usually say that when I'm like working or something.
Sure.
Or sitting on the couch.
Next, would you rather decorate an enormous Christmas tree or build a life-size gingerbread house?
Gingerbread house, for sure. Christmas trees and I don't get along very well.
Mine's gonna be, I don't really know. I guess I'd have to go gingerbread house, kind of. I really despise putting lights on a Christmas tree. It's hard. I never do it well. My Christmas tree never looks very lit. I don't like it.
Well, I'm not very good at fluffing a tree or putting ornaments on a tree in the correct spot or placing a Christmas tree in the room properly. Christmas trees and I just don't get along. I don't know what it is. I never really, I enjoy putting, one ornament on. Like my parents' house when I was growing up, 1 or 2 ornaments. That's all you get out of me. What?
A life-size gingerbread house, though?
100%. I'm all for that.
I just want to eat the icing.
Well, yeah. I think it'd be so much fun. My whole life, when I was a boy, I always really liked, forts and, small things that I could fit in. Mm-hmm. So a life-size gingerbread house would be amazing. Would be amazing.
And then you get to eat it.
What button do I press here? Aha! Yes. Number 10. Would you rather... Oh, this is silly. Would you rather be responsible for carrying frankincense or gold as a magi?
Which one's more valuable is the question.
What's frankincense?
It's an oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's super, super valuable.
Yeah. Gold might be too.
Yeah.
I thought you meant heavy, weight.
Oh, that's true too.
And I imagine the gold that they were bringing was not tanks of gold or whatever. What do you call gold? How do you weigh gold? Carats? No, that's diamond. Bricks. I don't think it's gold bricks that they were bringing. They were probably bringing little necklaces and earrings and stuff.
Think so?
Do you think so? What does it say? What verse?
We didn't really have cash back then, so.
Well, let's see. What did they bring? The visit of the Magi. Aha. Gifts of gold. Well, I don't know. It could be. Could be something. What do you think they brought?
What? What do I think they brought?
Mm-hmm. What gifts of gold?
Oh, I would think that they brought a little brick of gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little square cube of gold.
Mm.
I think I would rather...
cube of gold.
You know what? I would rather carry the frankincense because then you get to smell it the whole time. It smells good.
Okay, yeah. That sounds about right. All right, you're up.
Would you rather spend Christmas learning carpentry from Joseph or learning hymns from Mary?
Oh, man. Carpentry.
I guess I'll go hymns because I like singing.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a builder of some kind. I haven't done anything to prove that. But, yeah, I think it'd be cool to work with my hands, but also from Jesus' dad. That's cool.
Joseph, the carpenter.
Stepdad? What do we call Joseph?
I always just call him his earthly father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably just zone out.
You would zone out learning carpentry
from Joseph? Maybe.
You know, we have a Mary song in Luke. Is it Luke or is it Matthew? Mary sings. I think it might be Mark. No, it's... Let me look. I think it's Luke. Let's see here. Let's take a break, and I'll check this out and get back. Okay? Okay? You good? Cool. Hey guys, it's Matt
and Sandy from the Ministry in the Mess podcast.
We really hope you enjoy today's episode. While we don't have a sponsor just yet, we'd love to take a moment to connect with you. If you're enjoying this podcast, please leave a review or share it with your friends and family. It would really help us out.
You can also join the conversation on our social media pages or check out our YouTube channel for more content on living for Christ in today's world. Your support helps us keep these conversations going. Thanks for being part of our journey. Now back to the show.
All right, so it is Luke 1. I'm not going to say it or sing it, but it's Luke 1, 46 to 56. It is about Mary. Mary's song, the Magnificat. Am I reading that right?
The Magnificat?
The Magnificat. What is that? I've never heard that in my entire life.
Like the Magnificent? What did you say it was? Luke what?
Luke 1, verse 46 to 56. The Magnificat. The Magnificat. Magnificat.
Yeah, the Magnificat.
What the heck is that? It is a canticle? What are these words? The Magnificat is a canticle, also known as the Song of Mary. What is going on? Okay. That's a lot of... Okay. Let's continue.
Can we read it?
Oh, sure.
Mary responded, "Oh, how my soul praises the Lord, how my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he took notice of his lowly servant girl. And from now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One is holy, and he has done great things for me. He shows mercy from generation to generation to all who fear him. His mighty arm has done tremendous things. He has scattered the proud and haughty ones. He has brought down princes from their thrones and exalted the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent the rich away with empty hands. He has helped his servant Israel and remembered to be merciful. For he made this promise to our ancestors, to Abraham and his children forever."
Wow. Maybe I'm just saying these words horribly wrong, like the Magnificat and the canticle. It's probably like canticle or I don't know. Yeah. All right. Number 12.
Yeah. Would you rather decorate 100 Christmas trees or bake 100 dozen Christmas cookies?
100 dozen would be 1,200? Would that be 1,200? 100 dozen would be
1,200 cookies.
Holy moly. That is a day. Probably more than a day.
Yeah, but I would rather do that than do 100 Christmas trees.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Christmas trees and I are not on speaking terms. Just for you guys wondering, are you listening? I will put these questions in the description for you to play along. Okay, number 13. Would you rather be one of the shepherds or one of the magi?
Wise men. Let's see. Shepherds or wise men?
Do you know why they're called the magi?
Probably, but I can't think about that right now.
Magicians. I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you tell me, and then tell me why?
What?
What would you rather? and tell me why, and then I'll decide if I feel the same way.
Okay. It is, yeah, it's magi is the Latin translation for wise man.
Okay.
Okay. It's Persian, whatever. Shepherd.
You'd rather be a shepherd?
Shepherd.
Why?
Holy cow. Magi were also known to be astrologers?
Hey, focus up.
I can't. Why would I want to be a shepherd? I like to live off the land.
Okay.
No, and I think we saw, if I go back to here, Matthew 1, we saw that they were also excited. They didn't have to travel as far.
They didn't have to bring gifts.
They didn't have to bring gifts. That's right. They were there. I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you want to be?
I don't know. I guess a shepherd. Like,
I don't think I have any qualms with either.
yeah.
It's one, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Wink. You ever heard that before?
No, never.
You've never heard 6 of one and half a dozen of another?
No.
All right. Question 14. Almost done, y'all. Would you rather organize the church's Christmas Eve service or lead the children's Eve play? Children's Christmas play? Neither. You're shaking your head. Neither. Okay.
Now, I probably would rather do the children's Christmas play because people don't have super high expectations for that. You know? People have really high expectations for like a full Christmas Eve service.
I would love to organize the Christmas Eve service.
The whole thing.
Oh,
top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Okay. More
I
power
might
to you.
have to do that one day.
Yeah. It's like sometimes that's the only service anybody goes to.
Oh yeah.
All year.
Oh, that gets me excited. Oops. Last one. Last question.
Would you rather attend a midnight candle service or host a Christmas morning breakfast at church?
If my children weren't here, no, I'd take them to the midnight candlelight service. What does that entail? What do you think that entails? Is it a whole service?
I've been to a mass at midnight, yeah.
Okay, what does that entail?
It's like a regular mass, but at midnight. I mean, I don't remember. I mean, I was younger, like probably 11, 12, something like that. But
What is mass?
Christmas morning breakfast at church, probably not.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I'd probably do the midnight candlelight service.
Yeah, because I'm awake then.
I mean, even if I'm not, you can go back home and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's true. You certainly can. Well, there we are. There was our 15 Would You Rather Christmas edition.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. If you can't tell, we are both still a little under the weather.
So I'm super tired.
A little tired. It's been a long week.
So shorter episode today, but that's okay.
Shorter episode, yeah, but who
So,
cares?
Christmas season. Go spend time with your families.
Yeah.
We've been super busy, even when we were sick. We're still super busy.
Yeah, running.
Yeah.
But what do we do in every Ministry in the Mess podcast episode?
We do a wow moment. Word of the week. Word of the week.
What's our...
Is that how Dumbledore claps? Like this?
Oh, yeah, he does. He does clap on top of his hand. We've been also watching Harry Potter.
Christmas.
It is a Christmas song. Good.
Okay.
Gracious.
So last week's word of the week when I wasn't here was James 1 verse 12. Could you please read that for us?
Blessed is a man who perseveres under trial, for once he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to those who love him.
Crown of life.
Yeah, I love that. That is such a powerful image. Let me see. Last week I went a little bit over the Message translation. So let me read that again. And let me read that for this. This is the Message translation. Anyone who meets a testing challenge head on and manages to stick it out is mighty fortunate. For such person's loyalty and love with God the reward is life and more life. It's quite a sentence. Yeah, how does that sit with you?
I just think of like, I don't know. It's been a rough year, so, and nothing like crazy has happened to us. It's just been a rough mental year, I feel like, and emotional year. So, but persevere through it. follow God and just lean on Him and asking Him to guide me through it and teach me things that need to be taught. And I always come through on the other side.
Yeah.
There's always some blessing that I didn't see coming.
Yeah, I really like that verse. The book of James was one of the first books that I led the adult class through when I took that over. Mm-hmm. So it was, it's a pretty good book. Pretty good book. It was pretty impactful for me when I read it through with the class. But exactly right. I think that kind of life just gets me so excited for heaven. Because we will live. Mm-hmm. All right, so this week's word of the week is John 6, verse 35. It says...
I got it.
It says something. Drum roll, please.
Jesus replied, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry again. Whoever believes in me will never be thirsty.
That's sweet.
Matt likes that verse a lot.
You
like to talk about how Jesus is our bread and our water and our nourishment.
Yeah. Because, why do I like that so much? Sorry, I'm being super loud. Well, I think it's super cool. It points back to the Old Testament when the Israelites were walking through the wilderness and needed bread from heaven.
Yeah, and they were saying
and needed water. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were saying that they would have rather been slaves than to feel this thirst and hunger.
And here comes Jesus. I am the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our awesome. Worship of the week. Worship of the week.
Do your Cynthia Erevo. Oh, we just watched Wicked tonight.
Worship of the... I'm trying to make sure I'm on the right key.
Awesome.
Nice. Worship of the worship of the week. I don't think that's right, but yeah.
Nice.
So my worship of the week is going to be the same as it was last week.
You can do that?
Yes. Because I really wanted to explain my reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it's just so good, especially for a woman, because we are told so much about who we are by like media and outside sources of like how or who we are, who we should be, and what like our appearance says about who we are, our worth or our value, and I just love this song so much because it says that the truth is in who God says that we are, and it says the truth is I am my Father's child. I make him proud and I make him smile. I was made in the image of a perfect king. He looks at me and wouldn't change a thing. The truth is I am truly loved by a God who's good when I'm not good enough. I don't belong to the lies. I belong to you, and that's the truth. It's really good, and I cry a lot when I listen to it.
Yeah, that's good. My worship of the week is Joy to the World by Philip Wickham.
Joy to the world.
Yeah, Phil Wickham, if you've been under a rock, Phil Wickham is an incredible artist, but also he does these great Christmas albums. That's right. The song Joy to the World, Joyful, Joyful. Okay. Joyful, Joyful. Phil Wickham.
Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. That song?
What?
Is it that song?
What'd you just say?
Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee.
He doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
You know, I learned that song from Sister Act.
Okay. She's dancing. We got to cut us off. But yeah, I'm preaching on Joy Sunday for Advent, so I'm super excited. I am preaching on Psalm 98 and talking about joy to the world and how the writer
It's
of
more
Joy to
than
the
just
World.
a song, he says.
It's more than just a Christmas song. All right. That is mine. Joy to the world. We're done. We have an outro to do. So
Yeah. Thanks, guys, so much for joining us for this festive episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We know it was a shorter episode, but that's okay. We don't always have to talk for 2 hours. But anyway, as we continue through this Christmas season, let us not forget the true reason that we celebrate, which is the birth of Jesus, our Savior.
He is the reason for the season. Whether you're listening to us while you are angrily untangling Christmas lights, joyfully baking cookies, or reflecting on the nativity story, please remember that God's love shines brightly in every part of the season. Come back to us next week, where we will continue through the book of Mark.
Yeah, until then, remember, Jesus loves you right in the middle of your mess. You don't even have to clean it up. And so do we. Bye.
Later.
Love you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.